Yeah, another comedy against.
It's Tarantino against the comedy again, isn't it?
Yeah. The Hateful Eight against Talladega Nights.
I'm going to go on record here and say The Hateful Eight did absolutely nothing for me. I've seen it. I said it was okay. It made my list of the year, I think, but in like 10th. And
Talladega Nights doesn't have. No. Hateful Eight doesn't have. Shake? No, what is it? Shake?
And Bake.
Bake! That's our nickname!
The amount of times I've watched the bloopers on that where it's like, Sharon, prawn candy.
Yeah. You don't chew big red and fuck you.
I'm not going to give away a lot of my thoughts on Talladega Nights now because I know that that's going to come into play later down the road. Yeah. But all that needs to be said is that it is literally one of the greatest films of all time.
Yeah. I think that's a good point because we need to save some of our audience.
I know Talladega's going to get a good one. He's the dark horse of this competition. Yeah. Absolute dark horse.
He's got some firepower.
He's got legs.
Right. That wins that one. Paul versus Blades of Glory.
Is this match, 22?
Match 22. Paul, 4+5. What's your initial thoughts on Paul versus Blades of Glory?
Paul, I thought about the other day because I was looking at the Cornetto trilogy and I was looking at the sort of films that they've done together and everything. And I remember that I'm pretty sure that in that, I was talking before about copper pairings. Obviously, you've got the other guys. You've got Seth Rogen and Bill Hader. Yeah. Am I right in saying the copper pairing or the FBI pairing from Paul is Bill Hader and Joel Truglio from Thingy, which is absolutely genius casting. Yeah. But again, it's not by much, this one, for me, granted.
No, Blades of Glory is one of them. It's very good. It's obviously Will Ferrell, so it's meant.
Jenna Fisher.
Right, okay.
I didn't do words on it.
Caught me by surprise there.
Did you forget she was in it?
Yeah. John Hedder's just an absolute weirdo, isn't he?
God, yeah.
Do you remember bench warmers? Why is that? Oh, not in this. Forgot, didn't we?
Oh well, that could be a reserve in case one.
What's he called? Howie.
Howie, yeah.
When he got outside.
I think it's probably because it's such a shit film. It didn't warrant being in it.
Yeah.
Can you remember the names?
I'm gonna go Paul.
Can you remember the names of? Can you remember Will Ferrell's name in this? His actor, his character.
Oh, I never said Jackie Moon. Don't tell me.
That's semi-pro.
I know. Chaz Michaels.
Correct. Before I'm leading Paul. Before we say goodbye to Blades of Glory, do you remember the scene where he's hit rock bottom, he's drunk, and he's going around doing the kiddies thing with the costume on, and he throws up in the mask. And he goes, whoa! And then nothing comes out. Like on loudspeaker to the whole crowd, doesn't he? I'm Paul. I'm Paul.
I'm Sam.
Alright.
Paul, just because it's...
I think it's a better film anyway. All things considered, I think it's a better film.
Yeah. Imitation Game, Django Unchained. Right. Match 23.
Well,
I'm happy saying Imitation. Straight out the gate.
Straight out the gate. Would you have preferred Django Unchained if it was Will Smith like it was originally planned to be instead of Jamie Foxx?
No, because Jamie Foxx is just...
He's the epitome of cool, isn't he? He's fucking slick, that guy.
I don't think he can do a bad performance. It's not... You know what I mean? It's
what
not
percentage of the cast of Imitation Game have you met and know very well?
Out of the main cast?
Yeah, like 30% of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your colleague
Matthew
here.
Good is cool.
He is sound.
To be fair, when he was just talking along to Matt Smith on set, and he was one of them, when they start practicing golf swings while they're talking.
Yeah.
That
caliber
like that sort of...
That could have been up against Star Wars, and that wins for Imitation Game for me that he does that.
Yeah.
Imitation Game all day. Yeah. All day long.
Happy with that.
Yep. Oh my god, though, how much of a bastard was DiCaprio in that film I've always remembered?
Oh god, yeah.
He's the absolute... That's the only time I remember him being a villain.
Fuming in that.
And do you remember the bit where he smashes the glass?
Yeah, real, innit?
Yeah.
He's like...
Fucking blood on her face, like in Joker or something.
Yeah. You imagine if someone, got up straight away and went, oh, you're right, but he was still acting, that would have pissed him off even more.
Especially to ruin a take like that.
Exactly.
It's like how much it must cost to have everyone there, everyone's hourly rate, all the crew, the film it's cost to actually do it, to get everyone to reset and stuff. Like
what?
Apparently on Dunkirk, right? One of the shots in Dunkirk. Did I tell you?
On the boat?
Yeah.
With the phone?
It was water. He was drinking from a bottle of Volvic.
Yeah, it was,
and on a fucking cruiser with about 300 people on it, and someone's clocked him, and Nolan's gone absolutely absolutely incandescent
Yeah,
range
yeah.
and just tried to like stab someone. Next up, match 24.
Revenant.
Sorry, just to confirm, that was the Imitation Game.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Flying colours.
Yep.
The Revenant versus 300.
Before I hear your thoughts, something I read about 300 this week, you may have read it as well. The reason why 300 is it's not just a battle film, it's all the weird shit that happens in it, is because like all the big elephants and the crazy people with the weird heads and
I can't think of 300 without thinking Meet the Spartans.
No, it's probably been ruined.
It's ruined it for me.
But the reason why that's all sort of
we're about to stop the yard.
The reason why it's as crazy as it is and the blemishments have been added is because it's been told by the cripple guy to other people. So that
the guy with the big back.
Yeah, the guy with the big back. So the way he's telling the story to everyone else, it's like sort of what's the word I'm looking
got
for?
A weird spin on it or something.
Well, yeah, exactly as well, and it's to sort of make them more scared of the Persians and to get them to go more and stuff like that. Yeah, so, but that being said,
Revenant was just
game changer.
Yeah, the fact that most of it was shot like naturally, wasn't it? Most of it was natural light.
That fucking intro, man. It's Argentina, isn't it? Like Patagonia or something, but with like Tom Hardy and stuff.
Yeah, that's
Revenant all day long.
Yeah, thank you. That's been entered.
You can spell it as wrong as you want. We'll know what you mean.
Oh god. Okay, match 25.
You press save at any point, by the way.
Yeah.
I can't be asked rewatching this to find out what we chose in case your laptop dies.
Match 25. Incredibles 1 versus Whiplash. I'm stuck.
That is a despicable arrangement. That.
Oh mate, because Whiplash is drums, which is
your life.
Everything.
Yeah.
And then Incredibles is childhood, which is everything. It's like
how the fuck
it's childhood and adulthood.
Yeah.
For me. Oh no.
You know what, Sam? To make this even harder for you.
That's what she said.
Yeah, even better. I will defer judgment on this round and give you sole responsibility to pick the preceding sort of.
Can you just not do it?
Are you going to fire it back at me? For me, I prefer Incredibles 2 to Incredibles 1, which I don't think is I don't think that's the common opinion.
No, it's not the norm, is it?
No. And do you remember how you felt after you first watched Whiplash? That bit at the end
fuming because I was in Manchester in my halls and my drums were here.
Oh, so you got to go out. No, I mean like that bit where he sort of meets me in that bar and he goes like, "I'll be nice to you. I'll give you one more shot." And then in front of the whole thing, he just changes the song. We didn't know what he's playing. He's just there, just trying to sort of work it out.
But it's one of them. That's why I like that film so much, because the moral of the film is if you put the hard work in, focus on it, you'll surprise yourself in it. It's
achievable. Yeah,
it's the same for anything.
How fucking cool is that bit where he walks off stage? His dad's there, he's like crying. He goes, "You know what? No, fuck you, J.K. Simmons." Comes back and just smashes it for 10 minutes, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's what he wanted him to do.
It's on you, mate. I'm washing my hands of this match. I've done like the commentator's equivalent of just gone for a piss. I'll let you choose.
But then I've just looked ahead to the next fixtures for Incredibles 2.
Which is where? Oh!
See, this is just wrong.
This is unfair.
There's the kids crying now, aren't there?
There's the baby crying somewhere. Most likely because of this.
You know what my gut's feeling is saying?
Go on. Can you smile?
Yeah.
Incredibles.
You dick. Whiplash.
If that's your gut feeling, I think you should stick with your gut, and I'll agree with you on that front.
Whiplash.
Yep.
Because it's Damien and it's Justin.
And
music.
Yeah.
And what's the girl in it again? What's she called?
No, I don't know.
Miles Teller.
I haven't a clue. But I think overall, all things considered, right, it is the.
I'm.
You're happy with that decision?
Yeah, I'm.
Happy.
I'm not happy, but I'm not going back on it.
Seeing it there.
Yeah, it works.
It looks correct.
Yeah. We'll just have to come back and do a cartoon or animated mega cup and just let Incredibles win.
Which again would be. It probably wouldn't though, would it? They might have other ones in it as well.
Right, okay, moving on. World War Z against the Martian, match 26.
the point I am in my life with The Martian, right? I watched it first time round, wasn't in the mood for it, have had something against it ever since, said a couple of weeks ago I wanted to rewatch it, and haven't. That's where I'm up to with The Martian.
Okay.
Right? What have you seen it? Yeah.
I went to cinema, I think, to watch it. It was a good film. I like the premise.
Very good premise, isn't it?
But again, I can't really remember how it starts or ends.
You know, no, just a bit of certain parts of it.
Yeah.
It's had a very lasting impression on you. Have you seen the South Park take on World War Z?
Don't think so.
Well, that's a separate bit for later on, because holy hell is that funny. Did you know?
I was quite stuck here because there's no one that sort of goes, yeah, I'd like that to go
again,
through.
again, so it doesn't really matter, does it? It could be something that you look at more into in between rounds, just to get more of an idea. Because if it's going forward in the competition, it warrants our attention.
Yeah,
right?
okay.
So if we pick one now that's a coin flip, we can look into it after the fact to get more of a thing behind it. And if we get to the stage where we look into it and we feel like we made the wrong decision, it'll be an easy elimination next round, potentially.
Yeah. I should feel it.
World War Z is a very, very good film, but
didn't they do? Isn't there a Muse song in there? Isn't it?
Yeah, Isolation.
Yeah,
the piano sort of thing like that.
Isolated System.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Second Law.
Do you remember much about World War Z?
No. Oh yeah, I remember the trailer because it's always on the news reader. It's like we declare a state of martial law.
Yeah, and
it's like right,
but you're still working. Like
yeah.
You still have more makeup on that. Do you remember the bit with the zombie wall?
Yes.
Which is insane.
He's when he's in helicopter. Isn't that in the poster?
I think it is. Yeah. And it's just a guy there. There's a bring gun like just going at it. I'm happy to go The Martian, but I'll happily take it
after we just discussed how good World War Z is.
Yep. I think The Martian might have the legs if we both rewatched it in between rounds. But I'm also happy as it stands. I prefer the World War Z.
Do you remember two people in The Martian that?
Jeff Daniels.
Yeah, and.
Do I remember another person? Kristen Wiig.
Donald Glover.
Donald Glover's in that.
I'm sure he is. Isn't he not? God,
get the cast up for The Martian. This could swing it either way. Jessica Chastain.
Yeah.
Martian. Tom for Martian.
one time is Martian.
One time is Martian. Por favor. Sean Bean, Kate Mara, Sebastian Stan, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Benedict Wong. Donald, fucking good shout. Like 10th down as well. That is a very good shout. And you know what, mate?
Sebastian Stan is sick.
Kate Mara's good as well.
Yeah, Michael Penner.
He's there all the time.
Yeah, okay, Martian.
Yeah, Martian.
Sorry, World War Z.
Sorry, World War Z. Good film, but The Martian has better beans.
Yeah.
It's
got more student.
I'm going to rewatch that before we do the next fixtures.
Okay.
I think you should as well.
For fuck's sake. Right, we're going to do this next one. Match 27, 5:15, round 1. Shape of Water, Jackass 3D.
One is the Oscar winner for Best Picture, one is Jackass 3D. Tom votes Jackass 3D. Because the more I think about The Shape of Water, the more fucking unfeasible it really is.
Yeah, but it's one of them films you can't watch it and go, this is shit, because then you'll turn it off.
No, at the time I loved it, but looking back at it now, other than looking at the guy and thinking, rock the fuck out of those drums, Dale. Like, the only thing I think about is, the score's enchanting, the premise is great, my mate Michael Stuhlbarg's an absolute fucking baller in it.
How can he shagger when he's just got...
It's like the Action Man sort of frontage down there. But again, it's when you watch it back again, do you know what it feels like to me? And I've said this to a number of people and they've all agreed with me.
What's that number? 0?
No, honestly, north of like 2 people I've spoken to about this.
Cool.
And I said it feels more like a play in a theatre.
Okay.
The way the film's structured, the sets, everything like that. It feels like it would have been better as a stage play or something.
Okay.
It annoys me. Certain bits of it annoy me. Like, you watch it at the time, and because it's the first time you watched it, and how much of a fucking badass Shannon is and stuff, you get entranced into it. When you watch it again and you know what's coming, it doesn't work. I really don't think it works. It's not believable, her going from giving the fucking lizard man an egg to then shagging him in a room. It doesn't, like...
You just absolutely ruined the film, like, in terms of, we spent so long on this, with such a good original idea, and he's like, she gave him an egg and now she's getting rodded by a fish.
It doesn't make any sense, like... It's,
but Jackass is just one of them, innit?
I can't see it getting to the final, but in this particular fixture, all I'm thinking about is the the bungee speed thing into the lake. It's obviously not. It's obviously not a piece of art.
It's not a better film.
It's not a better film.
But we think it's better.
But yeah,
you know what I mean.
It's not going to get to the fucking quarters, is it, Jackass 3D? Let's be honest.
I think the fixture is going to go like it's quite even, but then Jackass start dicking around, get a couple of easy goals, and just park the bus.
Park the bus. Yeah.
Sorry, Shape of Water.
Shape of Water gets an early red card.
Yeah.
And just sets them up for failure.
Yeah.
It's Jackass 3D. I've probably seen that the most out of most films on here.
Is that the one where they open with the ball shots with the basketball? Keep hitting each other in the bollocks.
That's one of the bits deleted. That's one of the deleted scenes. That didn't even make the film. That was that good.
The whole compilation?
Yeah, not even in it. Promise you, it's not even in it. It opens up.
Is that the one? Is this the Jackass 3D where they put Steve-O in the portal and just...
The bit, can we show, we'll watch one little bit here. Type in Jackass 3D plane. See if you remember this. It's about a minute long.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Is that
get this on. We'll watch this. This is one of the greatest things ever made.
I would have spent a good 4 hours here.
Even if Jackass had gone out here, we were watching this clip. Yeah. This was set in stone before we even started this competition. His face. My favourite bit about this is watch Knoxville's face and it pans down to him in a second.
Yeah, he's like, isn't it?
Yeah. How hot?
How
hot must that be?
Proper struggling. He can't even
breathe. How hot must that be as well?
Chair leg. There you go. Yeah. I want to do it. Yeah. It's insane.
Oh my god. And if you didn't put a handbrake on it.
Oh, I want this job. Chris Pontius, yeah. I've not watched this in ages.
Scorpion.
Oh, who's this guy?
This is my favourite one ever. He knows stuff about like raccoon poo and he's having on set. It's the funniest thing ever.
Yeah. Oh, his shoulder must have come out there.
Yeah, his arms come out of his like he's degloved his shoulder, hasn't he?
Right, if you were there, what would you do with not differently? What would you add?
What would I have thrown into that?
Bricks. I want to throw a wee man. What you know what they're doing with this?
Yeah, I just throw another thing at the start. I think I'd have got a bouncy ball, bounced it once, then just gone under the thing. Oh, I should stop to there. Bastards.
Right.
Yeah.
Crack on. Jackass through. Oh, okay. Credibles 2, Gangs of New York.
I'm absolutely stunned at this one.
To be honest, I remember watching Gangs of New York, and cool little tip, we watched it in this room.
Really? Wow. Wow. Yeah.
Wow. I just remember that scene at the end, spoiler obviously. With
we're past spoilers at this point, aren't we?
Yeah,
I've literally ruined like 30 films so far.
It's literally, aren't they both on their knees, like facing each other there, and they're just absolutely
because they're having that fight, aren't they? And it's at the same time where like everyone's kicking off and rioting and stuff, everyone's getting shot in the street, and the bit that we're there fighting is when one of the galleon ships things is just docked in the harbour and it's gone with a cannonball and just started levering the streets on it. So, I'm struggling here with a recency bias because Incredibles 2 I watched very recently with it being coming out last year, and I do like that film very much, and a big but. If we don't put Incredibles through, there's no Incredibles into the next round.
But Gangs of New York can't.
It's such a good film. John C. Reilly, Sam, Liam Neeson.
Yeah. I do declare. What the hell is a ski condo? Right, are you happy with Gangs of New York going for it?
Very happy.
It's just one of them films, isn't it?
I mean, do you know he retired from acting? That Daniel Day-Lewis, he retired from acting before that film, and DiCaprio went to him and said, "Come out of retirement for this film." And he stayed in.
That's because obviously I think I watched it a lot younger, and that was one where I was like, "This is like now this is pod racing.
Yeah,
now this is pod racing. Now this is acting.
Yeah." Well, and because he's a method actor, so he stays in that. He's like Christian Bale. He'll stay. So offset between takes, he would stay in thingy. He would speak to people as that character, and Scorsese had to refer to him as Bill, like Bill the Butcher, because otherwise he'd just blank you. He is so fucking good. For the new one, he's just done Phantom Thread.
Yeah, that's a nice good.
Like dressmaking and stuff in it. Yeah. Do you know he spent a year working at a dressmaking school, so he could know how to make a dress from start to backwards. But didn't need to do that. He could just act like he knew what he did that.
Yeah, but he can do that because he doesn't need a job because he's minted. I'd do that for a frigging year. You know what I mean? If I can go home and have a ham butty and not be poor.
If it helped, but yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's one of them, mate. I think he's just an alien. But I'm happy with Gangs there all day.
Cool. School of Rock and The Hangover.
Do you remember how I spoiled The Hangover for you before you'd even seen it?
Yeah, I remember. Because every time I think Hangover, I just think he's on the roof. And then I think, why do I know that? And that was what you said to me.
Yep.
Did I go and watch it at the cinema?
It's on Facebook. You put a post on Facebook tagging all your friends saying, "Can't wait to go watch The Hangover today. Got loads of good reviews." And I commented three words. He's on the roof. 4 words and he's on the roof.
Tasser. School of Rock.
Yeah. Yep. Just all that needs to be said on that front.
Hangover is it?
We will save all of our praise for the School of Rock for future rounds. But yeah. Christ.
Match 30, Darkest Hour, and Role Models.
It's such a mismatch, that, isn't it?
I really liked the Darkest Hour when I watched it.
I do. I think we should just put that through right now because Role Models again is very good, but it's Role Models, right? This is the thing that I want to make the point of. Role Models, I will watch certain clips of it on YouTube. I won't want to watch the whole film again. I'll happily search out the number of clips, like when they go gingerly touch jar tips, and stuff like that. Or
that's the thing with Role Models. There's probably about a good 10 funny bits, but like Anchorman, there's north of 35.
Exactly, and Role Models is probably about 30% worth your time, whereas Darkest Hour is front to end.
Yeah.
Do you know? It's going to get to the point where someone's going to make a super edit of Darkest Hour and Dunkirk because they happen at similar sort of time, don't they? That will be legit, won't it? Because they literally have at the same time.
Kirk.
No.
Just Dunk Hour. Sorry, I've got a problem.
We'll get that sorted after this video. Okay, sir.
Now we're on to the late kickoffs on round one.
This is the point where everyone's got home, they've had too many beers, they feel sick.
9. This is 7:30 at night. Yep. Match 31. Wind River. Anchorman 2. Bearing in mind, Anchorman 1 has already made it through to round 2.
And bearing in mind what I've just said about I'd watch certain clips from the whole film, I'm going Wind River. Yeah, Anchorman 2, there's got a load of good bits, mate. You can't fault it.
Well, there's bits with what's his name, that little kid who I just want to cave his head in.
I don't want to drink hot, frothy horse piss.
Yeah. What's the name of the? They have a little pet dolphin or something, don't they? Dobie.
Yeah. Oh my god, that bit was so shit. I just remembered how shit some of that film is.
Yeah, it's mint, but it's not Wind River. That was a mint film.
I mean, that bit we're talking about bits in films that flawed, like the ending of Whiplash and stuff, where you just like white knuckle ride sort of intense. Yeah. That bit in Wind River when them fellas just strafe and mate, fuck me, I was on the edge of my seat.
Because the acting of the main guy, when they go and speak to it, I thought this guy's fishy.
Oh, that's the difference. The main gaffer who had the whole place, I thought he was legit. I thought he was decent.
I did it because he's over nice, isn't he? He's over.
So that's who did set
flags. Yeah, I was like, why is he nice? You're in a mountain.
Right off my head, I thought this guy's decent. Nothing wrong will happen here. And then it started going to shit.
But it's a film and there's half an hour left. It's not, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not just going to go right. Or we've got 4 miles to go that way. It was
we'll sort it out in 10 minutes. I'll have a brew for the last 20. No, we're having a scrap. That's what's happening.
It's Rosamund Pike versus Rosamund Pike in match 32.
Yes, Gone Girl against The World's End. And straight away, top 5, I reckon, of all time for me, The World's End. Just purely because it's just mint actors and just pints.
Did you see
pub crawl?
One of my favourite gifs ever? I think it might have been Edgar Wright tweeted the other day, and it was like the anniversary of The World's End or something World's End related, and it's the bit where they're about 3 or 4 pubs in, and it's the shot from behind the bar looking at them all and they all drink. And as you all turn around to walk off, Simon Pegg walks into a thingy because he's just dumb. They all turn around to walk.
Turn around, but they turn into each other.
Turn into like struggle and stuff like that.
Pineapple Express against Blade Runner 2049, match 33.
I mean,
yeah.
Yep. Do you remember anything from Pineapple Express?
When he eats his head off the sink.
I'm showing you one bit from that.
Just type it.
Yeah, Pineapple Express. You know which bit I mean. Fight scene, yeah. Just for his reaction. So bearing in mind, this is a bit where you find out that he's basically unkillable at this point, right? Because he gets blown up later on, he gets shot, he gets whatever. Right, skip about fucking... Keep going. Go back 10 seconds. So his reaction for this happening is, oh fuck.
Yes! You gotta break the door! Are you gonna pay for it?
Just ow fuck. He's conscious.
Yeah.
Just ow fuck.
Yeah.
But
the sound effect made that so much more painful.
But Blade Runner.
Yep, thank you. Blade Runner. That for me was just such a good experience to watch that.
Good God. That was amazing. It felt like 3 hours because it was, wasn't it? But holy shit.
Yeah, like
God almighty, was that a good film.
Like 3 hours.
One of my favourite bits of... I think it was my favourite bit of 2017 whenever it came out, was when it went from the bit where she'd just killed the main woman and dropped her off the desk, which was very funny. I remember that. And then she's typing on the keyboard and then she solves something and it just goes boom, and it's just fucking orange. He's walking through Vegas. That shot, man. Holy moly.
Holy moly.
Holy moly indeed.
Let's get that score on tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Zombieland and Split. I'm already going with mine.
Go on. I'm holding my card close to my chest here. Go on.
An away victory.
Away victory for Split. I think Zombieland's fallen into that criteria of I'd watched certain bits, but not the whole film. Yeah. Split is a very... How the hell he didn't even get a nomination for that for Best Actor is an absolute fucking war crime for me. Split is dead. Yeah. So everyone knows how good Zombieland is.
Yeah. We've adopted
Are you gonna watch the sequel of that?
No, 100%. We've adopted that thing, when he's like, I'm going to give you 68% and just dead arm.
Absolutely. That's one of the favourite things he picked up. Oh, the bit where he's walking through Walmart with the banjo thing and that zombie runs out and he goes, you got a purdy mouth. And just absolutely fucking smashes shit out of him with it.
Right, okay, match 35, we're nearly there. I Love You Man against The Campaign.
Don't even ask me.
Yeah,
Do not even ask me. Just tap The Campaign.
Oh, Mitzi.
I'm saving every single word I've got to say about that film.
Yeah.
For future,
I think the next one's straightforward and all. Triple threat. Scott Pilgrim versus the World versus Coco.
1, 2, 3. Coco. I love Scott. Have you watched Scott Pilgrim more than once?
No.
You do. It's well worth watching. It's Edgar Wright in it.
I keep forgetting it's Edgar Wright.
Chris Evans is in it. Yeah, exactly. That face says you need to watch it again. It's still watch it again 10 times. Coco's still a better film.
Yeah,
but
yeah. Right, 37. Kingsman, Secret Service against The Island. Tough one, but I think
church scene against The Island.
Yeah,
in it really at this point.
And to be fair, I would watch Kingsman fully through. I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be asked. I wouldn't.
The sequels. I'd go as far to say turd. Does you agree with that? Oh shit, there is as well, aren't there?
Yeah.
My Name is Lincoln.
That's true. But the film itself is better, I think.
The Kingsman is a better overall film.
Because that was such a good film. When it first came out, and it's like, well, oh, this is a new.
It did just smash it, didn't it? It did. I'm happy to go Kingsman.
Cool.
Happy to go Kingsman there.
Kingsman. Okay, 38, Looper versus Gangster Squad. I'm quite happy to go straight away with Looper because I saw Gangster Squad in the cinema, and to be honest, it's just a lot. It was a lot of just.
It's just sort of, and the fact that it's got Josh Brolin in it, Reynolds, Gosling, and Emma Stone, and I still don't remember what the fuck happened in the film. It's shocking.
There's a couple of punches thrown.
There's 4 or 5 of my favourite actors in that film, and it's just fucking unrememberable.
Didn't we watch Looper recently? Because you said I needed to watch it.
I think it got to the point where either you hadn't watched it or you hadn't watched it for a while, and I said, watch that.
I don't think I'd ever watched it because I didn't know what it was about.
Oh,
It's
It was around the time last Jedi was a thing, wasn't it? Because I said what else has Ryan Johnson done?
Yeah.
So I said obviously he's done those Breaking Bad episodes and then Lupin and that.
Tough one here now.
So we've got 2 left, and then we're done. 40 fixtures down. Well,
we're literally cutting our workload in half now.
Which is insane to think about, isn't it? Match 39.
It makes you go wow.
Wow. We'll get a wow, can't we? Yeah. Charged up.
Wow.
Do the honours.
39, match 39, half 7, round 1. Theory of Everything versus Hell or High Water.
I'm absolutely inconsolable if the away team goes out here. I'll be on the floor kicking and screaming.
First impressions, dead even. Second impressions, Hell or High Water.
Sam, you could not praise it any more better myself.
You know what I mean?
Theory of Everything was a beautiful, beautiful film.
And
Hell or High Water.
Felicity is
just absolutely phenomenal actress. But some of that shit in Hell or Water, the fucking score in that, like Comanche and the Lord of the Plains and stuff. And then
the final scene.
Kid Stapleton.
Yeah, dude.
What a film.
Hell or High Water makes it through to round 2.
The final match.
Round 1, Inside Out versus Ted. And I think Ted, I just think Breaking Bad. You know, he runs into the wall and
scorpions, I sure him put for this round.
Yeah.
Think of Ted.
Apart from that, no, Ted was mint though when it came out, I don't think.
Yeah, it was game changing, wasn't it? I still can't believe it had Reynolds in it as well for like 2 seconds, but
Inside Out wins it for me.
Yeah. I'm happy to end it on a positive note, because Inside Out was just, who the fuck thought of that once?
I think it's
Pixar, isn't it, again?
Yeah, but I think the guy who wrote it's done more cool Disney.
Is it Michael? It's not Michael Arndt, is it? Go find out who that was. It is Inside Out who wins here, by the way.
Yeah. And the cast as well, and just the concept, I think, was just really cool.
It's Pete Docter, original story. Go on the credits as well.
Yeah, he looks like he can write a story.
Yeah, I mean, look at that.
Up, Monsters Inc., Wall-E, he's been around. Toy Story 4.
I'll buy him a pint for him.
Yeah.
That's some fair going, that. So, yeah, I mean, that's
Untitled Pixar animation project. Say no more.
I'm told. Right, so if we can go back to our main lists here, with our final entry of Inside Out, we have now made 40 go down to 20.
Yes.
And if you've not been listening or we've not explained it very well, which is equally as likely, these aren't all the films we've got. There are 12 previously unnamed and undescribed big boys, as we're calling them.
Yes.
They are the premium films from that I have only they have not been disclosed to Sam. I've picked these films, and they've not picked them all from the same genres. I've picked 12 films that represent everything we like about movies, and have withheld them from participation until round 3. So round 2, we go down from the remaining 40 to 20, don't we?
Yep.
And at the end of round 2, the draw, these extra 12 films get added in for the. So then round 3 will be 32, and then it's down to a winner.
Yeah.
So
there's 40 teams in round 2, 20 go out, and then the 20 that go through are joined by
the 12
new ones.
The 12 apostles, whatever we're going to call them, 12 something.
The 12 geezers.
I'm liking geezers.
Because
they are just bloke films.
Come in, and all of them have got something to say about themselves.
Pedigree, yeah. They've all got pedigree.
Right, okay. So,
holy hell.
The next.
So we've gone through.
The next.
80 for 8. Wow.
That's a shift, isn't it?
It is
put a shift in there.
We have. And I mean, looking at that list, that is a strong list.
When our next movie Mega Cup will be the draw for round 2, so we'll get everything, all the films that have been eliminated in round 1.
Mm-hmm.
We'll bin them. They're going in bin.
They're going on fire immediately. They'll be torched publicly.
Yeah, and then the ones that go through, we'll re-enter them into the bowl.
Yep. For circulation.
Bowl of Doom.
The way it's doing, because it's a good thing that we're doing.
Mix.
But, yeah.
Like you mix.
Like you're making a fucking something.
Yeah. Bit of cooking. And then we'll redraw them, so we'll have new matches in round 2.
Yep.
And then we'll see how that plays out.
We'll go from there. And again,
it's going to get more tested, because it's going to be harder to decipher, because all these films now are just going to be ones that we like more.
It's going to get to the point where Jackass could get a bye again and make it to the round 3, which would be absolutely hilarious.
God, imagine like Jackass against Coco, like the most complete opposite of films.
Right. And also, yes, from round 3 onwards as well. From the round 4 onwards, we have, because that's when it gets to basically the meat and the end game of the tournament, is when we instead of
16, isn't it?
Instead of coming up with the random arbitrations that we have done so far, it is literally factually there are 5 categories.
I think we'll nail on 5 categories.
Yeah. 5 categories. We individually score each film, and we'll do some sort of match up.
No, yeah, it'd be 5 categories. Score each film out of 10, whichever film has the most out of 50.
Out of both of our scores, so much hand.
Oh yeah, I forgot we've both got to rate them.
Yeah, but we could do like a thing. We could just combine them that way, and then it's just fact.
Yeah, whichever one gets close to 100, because it's...
Yeah, it's like pointless, isn't it, but backwards.
I don't even want to try and process that. How is... Oh...
Because he goes down on it, the thing, the scoreboard. Do it on the scoreboard. I've confused Sam and myself, so we'll wrap that up for today. Next up is the very much prestigious round 2 draw.
Yes, the much anticipated round 2 draw for the Movie Mega Cup.
It's hotting up.
Yeah.
It is.
Join us next time. Or don't. We don't care.
That's